Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. I was riding my bike to work last week and I got knocked off by an idiot in a Ford camper. Turned out I've twisted my balls, guys, and I'm going to tell you this. It's not nice. It's like if you move in the wrong way, it's like someone's kicking me in the nuts. So I'm having to have an op, and I'm off work until then, and I'm bored already, so you can only imagine. Is there anything other than TV that you can suggest to keep me occupied? We all know what I'm going to say. What am I going to say, Jamie?
Well, I was going to say one of the main things a guy could do when he's got that much time alone is out of the window, innit?
Oh.
Would be too much pain.
You got to look after them puppies. You got to get ice packs. You got to serenade them, put candles. You know what I mean?
I know someone that had their son had it done, had their balls twisted, and he was okay, but it was like every time they got the weird knock, they'd be like, "Oh."
we had this guy in school that always run funny, and I was like, "Why does he run like that?" And they were like, "Oh, because he was jumping over a bollard and didn't go all the way and popped one, so he's only got one. So he's only got one." And we were always like, "Well, that's because he's off balance now. Then that's why he runs like that."
Mate, we had in high school. We had a guy that he had a BMX accident. And he lost a bollock during this accident. The pedal went through and destroyed one of his penises, one of his buttocks. So we used to call him One Nut Niall, innit? I wonder if people still refer to him as that, but that's how he was referred to through the rest of his school life.
Oh, kids are cruel. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, when God was creating like man and female, and he's thinking to himself, like, how am I going to get them to make more people? Right, they're going to need nuts to carry the sperm to put into the woman. And he's thinking to himself, where should I put them that they'll be safe? I know, I'll have them dangling between their legs with a thin piece of skin to wrap around them. Even though the elements and everything can get to them, I'm sure they'll be safe. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put them in their body where, you know, the rest of their organs can keep them secure. I'm going to have them dangling down where when they get older, they'll get longer and even easier to get fucking knocked by their knees.
It's something to do with temperature, innit? Like, they have to be outside of your body for a temperature reason. So
but when it gets cold, they go up into your body.
If someone's severely overweight, do you know, like these geezers that have to get craned out of their house? I think like their balls go inside and makes them impotent because they have like a big bulge there rather than actual penis and balls. Do you know what I mean?
I just think it's bad design. You know what I mean? Like, a woman's got all of her bits inside. Why have we got ours dangling?
Because you don't want your nuts to cook, Dan. You don't want a nut roast.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like creation, Jamie. Like when you
creation in the first place.
Yeah. Not like evolution. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, like, why would you make it like that?
Well, I always think that about the way they've made birth as well. You wouldn't like you don't really make it like a fun experience for the woman, do you?
No, you don't. No. I think the whole thing in general was pretty fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
really.
it's savage. It's fucking savage.
Anyway, this guy's poor nuts. There's lots of stuff you can do at home. Like, I'm assuming you can still walk. I'm just thinking, like, you probably can't do like a hernia, right? You can't do heavy lifting or exercise or like So I mean, there's loads of stuff you can do. I mean, you could do the super nerdy thing and start doing Warhammer models.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother and Jim do that, and they find it quite relaxing. I was going to say, I was saying to a guy at work, everything I talk about on the podcast now relates to baking. So he's like, what do I do now that I'm stuck at home? I'm like, make bread. Dan's
You'll be like, you're starting up your own fucking bakery line that you're selling on.
Nah, I don't want to I don't want to fucking do that. Like, once you cross over to work, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. Takes it away.
Yeah,
I think something that I'm getting into more and more is books. I think reading is a big, like, can be a game changer. If you can find the right thing for you, I think it could be a game changer as regards to filling time and not feeling like you're wasting your brain away. Like, you could easily watch brain rot and fucking TikTok after TikTok and waste hours away. But when you're reading and stuff, you get like enveloped in that story, and sometimes it really can keep you going. Do you know what I mean? And it does stop boredom massively.
Nah, it puts me to sleep. I can't unless there's pictures because I'm a child.
I'm giving options to this guy, Dan. I'm not giving options to you, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just giving him opposing arguments. You know what I mean? Nah, yeah, they say that. What do they call it? Micro learning.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. No, yeah,
it has to be the right thing for you as well, because I tried with a guy that I'm really into, one of his books that's all about like real like research, and I couldn't get into it. But then I've tried then with fictional stuff, and I've quite enjoyed the fictional stuff. So you've got to find what works for you.
Yeah, I could only books I've really read all the way to the end are like true crime books.
Yeah,
I can't. The Alien ones are pretty good. I think I've said that before. And the what's his name? Philip Dick. He wrote like Total Recall and was it Android's Dream of Electric Sheep? Okay. That's a really good book. That's Total Recall. No, Blade Runner. That's what Blade Runner's originally called. Android's Dream of Electric Sheep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the actual book, and then it was made into like Blade Runner. But
so
the book's
same guy that made Total Recall made Blade Runner.
Yeah,
that's fucking mental.
Yeah. He's really good. He's got quite a few books. Yeah, the book is much better than Blade Runner, even though it's completely different. Because in the book they have this thing on their arm which can control their emotions.
Yeah.
Which I thought was quite an interesting. Like, it was never in the film, but like, because he has a wife in the book. And they're having an argument, and she's like, "Oh, just press, I can't remember the number, like F17, and cheer yourself up." And he leaves the house. He's like, "I'm not fucking pressing that." He's like, "I don't want to feel happy right now." And I was like, "That's really fucking interesting."
Way to
sort
think.
of, yeah. But that wasn't in the movie. Yeah, there's loads of stuff, man. I play games and shit like that, and I would be cramming in 90 days, 90-day fiance.
Oh yeah,
like, fucking...
there's so much stuff you could get into that, especially like the reality shows and stuff. You could fucking watch season after season of that stuff, and for me, and I think Dan as well, don't get boring. It does not get boring.
No, I fucking love. Well, I love and hate it at the same time. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a time to find a new hobby, man. That's what it is. You need to explore, try little things. Like, don't spend like a lot of money, but just try something and see how it goes, and then just move on to something else. That's what I do in general. That's my life, really.
Yeah.
I found my juggling balls the other day, but one of them
to go
popped,
with the
I
book.
don't reckon. Yeah, to go with the... No, I didn't have a book for that. That was the origami.
Oh, right.
That's downstairs with like the 500 block of paper I bought to go with it. Never run out of paper again. Origami's pretty fun, but it's just trash off you. Once you've made
one.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck do I do with it? Just
nothing.
Unfold it and put it in the bin? I don't fuck knows.
Become a serial killer and use it as a calling card. That's what you can do.
Some of the people like that do origami are fucking amazing, but again, it's now just paper. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with it?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
white mask with it or something. But good luck. Hopefully your balls forgive you and you feel better and you can get back on with everything else. Just be more careful next. Well, the driver. Can you get money out of that? Someone fucking hit? Surely he could.
I can imagine he will do it for the time that he's off work if he's not getting paid.
I would be going after the fucking guy that hit me with his car.
Yeah, my team leader got hit by a car quite badly, like earlier in the year. He's still off work now, so I think he must be getting quite a bit of money off that fella because the fella nearly killed him.
Yeah. I mean, I have no love for cyclists, but I don't mean any harm to anyone.
Neither do I, but you don't want people dying.
No. Oh, yeah. No.